Welcome to the Empowered Podcast with Deanna Merlino, an all-encompassing personal development show where I will be sharing with you just how to transform yourself into the best version of you, both inside and out. From wellness, entrepreneurship, spirituality, and manifestation, I'll be showing you exactly how to live your best life. I will be keeping it as real and raw as it gets. So get ready to peel back the layers and really transform yourself under the surface. Because nothing is better than finding your purpose and living this life as your true, authentic self.
Hello, Empowered fam. I hope that you are having a magical day. And I hope that this episode brings forward just so much love and slowness and stillness and mindfulness, because we're going to be talking about falling in love with our life again, and even more importantly, falling in love with ourselves. I want to say again, or maybe even for the first time ever. This is something that I've been really focused on lately. If I'm being honest, I don't even know where it came from. It just kind of started naturally happening. And I think it has a lot to do with the energetics that I have been focused on recently with myself and within my membership, the Empowered Emporium, and just all the guidance that I have been receiving of opening your heart space, just letting your walls down, letting the love in, giving all the love, being the love. Our world needs it now more than ever. And it all starts with us. It starts with you. It starts with me, with ourself. And when we love ourself, we will give more love to the world. We'll have the capacity to receive more love within our life and for ourselves. And that will leak out into the world in the best way possible. And so I really want to just look at what that's looked like for me recently. I've been being so much slower and mindful and intentional and present. And this is something that I've always strived for with my son and parenting. But I noticed that and again, a lot of this really started to come up post eclipse. It was like it was a very transformational time for all of us personally and collectively. But just looking at myself very in a raw way, an authentic way, being truthful. And it was almost that I was becoming on like autopilot with what I was doing with life, just trying to get through all the things, trying to balance all of the things, trying to juggle all the plates. I was momming and doing on paper what would be a good job, but I was at the same time worried about this deadline and getting this updated and this corrected and this meeting and this event. And I was floating into the future. And our biggest thing that we need to learn, and the biggest thing that we struggle with, is being in the now. The truth is that the past doesn't exist and the future doesn't exist. All we have is now, this very moment. As you hear each and every one of these words in this now moment, the second that I'm moving on to the next word, the past, it's over. It's gone. It's not here anymore. What I'm going to say next before this next word doesn't exist yet. It doesn't matter. And that's with all the things in life, all the things we've been through, all of our experiences. Yes, they've shaped us and molded us, and they've affected us, but we need to stop giving our power away, right? And being mindful in this now moment. When we learn how to be in the now moment, when we learn how to shut out the noise, to be with ourselves, we are truly curating our experiences, our realities, what we're feeling, what we have control over. And the only thing we have control over is us in this now moment. And so for me, it's been a lot of, let's look at some practices. Being more mindful in my meals. not just scarfing down food because I don't know the last time I ate and I have to run to the next thing. And, like being with my food. What does it taste like? Slowly having each bite and not scrolling on my phone while I'm eating. When was the last time when you were alone that you had a meal and weren't scrolling on social media or checking emails, right? Like be in the moment, enjoy your meal, taste all of the flavors, feel the texture in your mouth. As you're, swallowing a bite, enjoy it and savor it, eat slowly, be in tune with your body. Am I full? Do I want more? Am I enjoying this or am I doing it just to survive? Like check in with yourself. And in that, you can kind of be like, where in my life am I doing these things just to survive because I feel like I have to, or because it feels like an obligation? And where am I doing these things because I enjoy it? It's joyful. It brings me pleasure. That's the tea. That's the key to life right there. Another thing that I've really been doing is with my skincare routine. I am someone who has always, for as long as I remember, struggled with acne and had a lot of judgment there or dissatisfaction with that, and something that I wished I could change. And I've been being very mindful in my skincare routine to not just like, it's easy for us in those daily things like brushing our teeth, washing our face, to just be on autopilot and go through it. I talked about this recently in a podcast, like my intentions, how I'm setting intentions with everything. I've been very intentional with my skincare routine. And what I mean by that is not the products that I'm using. I've been mindful of the products that I've been using for years, but infusing my skin, setting the intention that I'm fusing my face, my skin with love. Like I literally visualize pink energy flowing into my face, infusing my face with healing, visualizing green energy flowing into my face, visualizing that my skin is calm and clear, imagining blue energy going into my face, and literally saying to myself, I love you. Like that has been the biggest thing that I've been doing recently, is connecting with myself and my body and just saying, I love you and meaning it. Not like, okay, so maybe when you start, it'll be forced and awkward and weird. This is something I've been playing with for a while now, but like now I'm to the point where literally I have so much gratitude and love for my body, this body. I want you all to realize this is just the giant meat suit. We are not a body with a soul. We are a soul in a body. We are not this body. It is separate from us. Our consciousness is like just hanging out in it, and this is our vehicle. Our body is nothing more than our vehicle in this lifetime. And so this is my one home. I want to love it more. Love is the thing. Love is the one thing that we are here to learn, to be and to give and to accept and to exude love, unconditional love. When was the last time you felt love for your body? It is literally your home in this lifetime. It has kept you alive every single day. Up until this point, it has kept you alive every single second. Thank your organs. This is something I do every day. Thank you for giving me breath. Thank you for having my heart beating. Thank you for thinking. Thank you for that brain. Thank you for processing. Like, thank you. Thank your body, guys. Have some love for your body. We neglect ourselves so much. Just like our cars needing that oil change and all the other workups. When was the last time you gave your body some love? This is translated, and these are just a couple examples, but like, just I've been so much more mindful as a mom, just being with my son, like choosing to set my phone down. I've noticed that he started to literally tell me to put my phone down. Like my son is not, oh, I'm saying that backwards. My phone is not more important than my son, not in any way, shape, or form. I love my clients. I'm grateful for my clients. But you know what? When my son needs me, I can get back to my clients in a few minutes. Nothing's on fire. Nothing's melting down. Nothing, my business isn't going to burn to the ground if I step away for just a little bit. My husband needs my attention too. It's like just stop and remind yourself to be present with your people, with yourself, with your kids, with your friends, even my clients. When I do have my clients, when I am with them, when I am giving them that attention in meetings and when they have scheduled client care time, everything else can wait. They are my sole focus. And you know what? My clients feel that. That is what's going to make your business explode. That intentionality, that presence, that connection. I went for a walk by myself for the first time yesterday, and literally, I don't know how long. I mean, the first year of motherhood was a blur. So I don't know, maybe I did go for a walk by myself. Maybe I did go for a walk by myself last year, but I literally can't remember. So it could have been I haven't gone on a walk since I had my son. I went on a walk by myself. I listened to podcasts. I listened to high frequency music. I listened to all good things. I brought a non-alcoholic drink called Moment with me. At some point, I turned my music off and I just listened to nature. I smelled the fresh cut grass, and there was a light rain earlier in the day. You know, that smell of rain. I was taking that in. I was listening to all the birds, feeling the warm breeze on my skin, taking in the clouds and the sun setting, like just being present in the moment and being so grateful for the air going into my lungs, the sounds of nature going into my ears, the fresh smell going in my nose, the sights that I was taking with my eyes. Guys, if you want the keys to a successful business and successful, joy-filled, love-filled, abundant life, it's this. It's literally everything that I just gave you in this podcast. Here's the tea. You're welcome. It's free. But you can get the best advice in the world. And it doesn't mean anything if you don't implement it, if you don't go do it. These are the things you need to start doing. These are the things that are going to be the keys to longevity. These are the keys to peace and freedom and love and abundance and joy and happiness and forgiveness and health and wholeness, all these things. And when you implement these things, and when this becomes your natural practice, you are raising your frequency into becoming an energetic match for all good things. You and your actions and your behaviors and your patterns come first. All the stuff that you desire to manifest will come from this state of being. We are human beings, not human doings. You don't need to do more. You just need to be more. So these are some simple practices to be more present, some simple examples to be more present. Implement this into your life, and I guarantee you it changes everything for you. Gratitude. It'll give you so much gratitude, and gratitude will give you everything else that you need. Y'all, I love you so much. Like, truly, like, I have been so much in this love state that all I do is cry in the best way. Like, recently, everything's been making me cry. I've been feeling so much deeper, so much, just so connected to everyone and everything. So I'm sending you so much love. I hope this resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I would love for you to share it with someone who needs to hear it. I would love if you shared it on your socials. It would mean the world to me. With that being said, I love you so much. I hope you have the best day and the best week, and I will see you next time on the Empowered with Deanna Merlino podcast.
Thank you all so much for listening to today's episode. If you want to dive deeper in with me, you can follow me on Instagram at theempoweredcoach333. You can also check out everything I have to offer on my website, which is deannamerlino.com. Whatever platform you are listening on, do your girl a favor and please rate and subscribe. This means so much to me and is going to help the show grow and reach so many other people. I am so grateful that you are here with me on this journey of growth and self-empowerment. I cannot say that it will always be easy, but I do promise that it will always be worth it. Stick with me and let's start living as the version of ourselves that we were truly meant to be, because the world is waiting on your gifts and you deserve to live the life of your wildest dreams and beyond. So friends, let's get empowered.